you forgive me if I told you that I cannot listen to another poem about death? My English teacher tells me that there is no such thing as a symbol. Meaning, he says, is provoked or rendered or prescribed. So what do I do with the needle, with the river, with the change that I can name but cannot define? What do I do with the absence that lives only because of all that doesn't, filling in the space of that which is lost? Another teacher speaks of disasters and how earthquakes have two centers, one where they start and another where they show. You start in the shadow of New York, a blossom, a brother, of a mother dressed in black fur. Every Sunday you end New York too. Your body, a cipher for some inherited wound, showing in death for the very first time. So I sit in this lecture hall and I think about shame. I think about the pendant I found this summer engraved with your name. I refuse to wear it. I don't know why. I learned that earthquakes are a series of events, actually, that the center imagines the beginning. And so I think of all of the things I keep remembering, like sitting in the front seat of your car and you turning that Beatles song all the way up. Or how the last time I saw you, your knees had gotten really weak, like your teeth, like your speech, your bedroom, a tomb real before true showing, before starting. And again, the end was just sort of the beginning. Could you forgive me if I never learned how to talk about it? And what do I have, if not symbols, maybe a half-beaten memory, stained, swollen, inflamed? If I really try, I can perfectly remember your voice and your face. Clear frames, straw hat, panties faded over tired shoulder blades. But usually you look like telephone wires hanging in summer heat and beer bottles emptied in the driveway. I think of this poem that ends, "You who were the place of love." And I wonder if you were the place of love, or if love grew to fill in your place in the months after. We made symbols out of mold and wood grain, and we finally repainted the room where you died, and we put all of your things in boxes and took them back out and put them away again. And sometimes I wear your t-shirt and I swear I can feel your surprise deep in the crust. Do you know how much you matter? Mattered. Matter. Here lies the center of my pain, but it lives in the ripples which wrinkle my clothes and my skin, and the way that I walk in the world, knowing that there is so much that I didn't. Do I blame you, or do I grieve you? I cannot tell the difference. So, could you forgive me if I never forgave you, or the part of me that misses, that longs, that desires? My English teacher tells me that there is no such thing as a symbol, and yet you are the earthquake, and the rupture, and what they call the human cost, the impact of the disaster. I sometimes think that witnessing your death would have prevented it. And I think you'd laugh to know I warn you better than I ever knew you.